Hello and welcome to GED Express Screencast with me, Teacher Jimmy, once again. I'm going to tackle about social studies for today, specifically political parties, the rise of political parties. Political parties. So I'm going to share about what does it mean. In our voter service rule, we present unbiased, non-partisan information about elections and voting process, an issue on the ballot. The modern political parties in the United States of America has or have a two-party system dominated by the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. These two parties have won every United States presidential election since 1852 and have controlled the United States Congress to some extent since at least 1856. Now, in the United States of America, they have this kind of system which is political parties. So there are two political parties in the United States which are the following: the Democratic Party and also the Republican Party. These parties are very significant to rule or to governance in the country of the United States of America. So even right now, it's still existing. So, for example, Hillary, she's a Democratic Party, and Donald Trump, he is a Republican Party. So those two parties together are going to present that whom are going to win as a presidential election. So we have also on this page about questions in mind. So, of course, as a citizen of the United States of America or a civilian or working in the government, all of us in general must know this kind of questions in mind. What is a political party? Why join a political party? How to join a political party? What is a qualified political party? Currently qualified political parties and other political parties indeed. So I'm going to explain more furthermore about what is a political parties because it's very essential nowadays. For the past many years ago in the history, before there's no system like this parties, but it's still existing already the government or a working system to governance in each countries as well. Now in the United States of America, basically they implemented this political system because they adopted this one in British colony. Now we have to know about the political party. A political party is a group of people who try to determine public policy and operate government by getting their candidates elected to the office. More are political parties, facts and facts. Now, as we all know that democracy is a liberty or a freedom of a citizen or for the people, by the people, or to the people to elect whom they like to become a leader or to become a president or a vice president, whether she or he is capable of leading the country itself. Now, as you can see in the picture, we have here on the top, Miss Hillary Clinton. She is a Democratic Party. And down below, we have here Mr. Donald Trump. He is a Republican Party. Now, these parties are essential nowadays. And even in 2019 or 2020 or whatsoever, this still exists to do their system, specifically in the United States of America, which are their protocol towards their constitution. So I'm going to tackle about the brief Republican history. The modern Republican Party was founded in 1854 by anti-slavery activists and became the main opposing force to the Democratic Party. Its core belief was that slavery was moral and social evil and should therefore be eliminated. Their first president was Abraham Lincoln. So as we all know that Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the United States of America, and he implemented the Emancipation Proclamation, which is to stop violence and also racial discrimination, especially the black people. and he was elected on the anti-slavery platform. So the Republicans remained popular until McClellan tariff in 1890, which um, hurt their chances and swept the Democrats back to power. These wilderness years were over in 1896 with the election of McKinley as the president, and it's seen as the resurgence of Republican dominance, rather, in the earlier 20th century. The party established itself as the party of big business. This is mainly down to the action, rather, of Theodore Roosevelt. The party enjoyed a period of prolonged power from 1921 through to 1933, with the Harding College and Hoover being elected easily. The party felt was on the high through most of 1920s until the Wall Street crash in 1929. Now the Republicans entered a new wilderness with the election of Democratic Franklin Delano Roosevelt in 1933. This wilderness was briefly interrupted with a two-term Eisenhower presidency. Eisenhower had attempted to shift a party to a more moderate position, yet failed. And by 1970s, this liberal wing of the GOP had faded away. The party didn't support much of the international work of Truman and Kennedy. So as we all know that if you're going to run as a president of the United States, actually you can use which party you belong. So we have here, it's a modernized system already. We have a Republican Party and we have also a Democratic Party. So I will explain to you furthermore about the picture here. It stated a Democratic Party in the United States of America. From the left, we have a Democratic Party, which is the president, running for a president, Miss Hillary Clinton. And also from the right, we have Republican Party, which is Mr. Donald Trump. Now, as we all know that he won the election as a president in the United States of America for today. Now, both of them have also popularity. Basically, as I've known and based on my research, that Hillary Clinton was won a popular voting, while President Donald Trump, he became a president, of course, he won the Electoral College. So both of them actually are very famous when it comes to their parties itself individually. So as we all know that President Donald Trump is in the Republican Party and Hillary Clinton, rather, she is a Democratic Party. So you can see there in the picture, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Moreover, I'm going to explain again the Republican Party. So Republican Party, the grand old part of GOP, is one of the two major political parties in the United States. The Republican Party is the party of Lincoln, Reagan, and Bush dynasty, home of the American right and the member of the International Democratic Union, rather. So you can see all of this president running for a presidential and also a vice president. Specifically, they're running for a president in GOP. They're called Republicans or Republican Party. So we have here the list names of those presidents. We have we have a key of Republican figures: top LR, Eisenhower, Bush Sr., Sarah Palin, Gerald Ford, and John Bonner. Bottom LR, Bush Jr., Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, John McCain, and Mitch McConnell. So these are called Republicans or Republican Party indeed. Now, if we're going to go back again in the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, basically this system exists and very known to us right now. Even other countries also know, they're very known. These people are running as a presidential or being a president in the United States of America. But of course, who won the battle or won the presidency rather is Mr. Donald Trump. So we're going to have an exercise for today. So I hope that it really helps you a lot, the GED practice test, which is the social studies and social science. Now, tune in. We're going to do an exercise. So we have a question, number 1. What is meant by two-party system? Again, what is meant by two-party system? A, two parties run the government. B, two members run a party. C, or 2. Okay, let's see. What's the answer? The correct answer is letter A. Two parties run the government. So that is the meaning of two-party system. So overview and the holistic of the Democratic and Republican, we have 3 questions involved as well. What are the 2 main political parties? In the United States, they have usually been 2 main political parties. Since 1865, these 2 parties have been the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party has the most seats in the House of Representatives, while the Republicans hold a majority in the Senate. Another question, why does US have two-party system? So this is the answer. Why has this happened? The answer is that the United States of America political system is set up for 2 major parties because in award seats in Congress that the presidency with a winner takes all method and candidates running for Congress needs only to get a plurality of vote to be elected. Last but not the least, however, today there are 28 political parties in the country apart from these parties, which are the following: the Social Democratic Party, Independent Democrats, African People's Alliance, Democratic People Party, Labour Party, Mega Progress People Party, Unity Party of Nigeria, Democratic People's Progress . So as we all know that this system, 2 parties are very essential nowadays in the United States of America, namely Republicans and Democrats, or Democratic . Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Since you're here already, might as well subscribe to our channel. Connect with us, www.phuketpals.org, or visit our Facebook page. If you have questions regarding to our organization, contact us through line or give us a call, 081-417-0978. That will be all today, and see you next on my screencast. Have a great day, guys. Bye.